Well, here's a riddle for you. If a Class A motorhome is the largest body motorhome, why is the smallest motorhome called a Class B when a Class C is actually larger? Well, I don't know that answer, but if you stay tuned to the end of this video, I will inform you as to what defines a Class B motorhome and why you may or may not want one. And oh yes, if you know the answer to this riddle, please let me know in the comments section below. Hey YouTubers, Bruce here from Homes and Life with another video on our Homes on Wheels series. If you haven't yet subscribed, please click the subscribe button and the bell so that you'll be notified when the next video comes out. And thank you again to our subscribers and welcome to the new subscribers. Okay, I want you to think back, way back to the 60s and 70s, you know, the hippie era. About that time, the van world was pretty much owned by the Volkswagen van. It wasn't long before the free-spirited people started using these vans as motorized living accommodations. And then companies like Westphalia and Getaway and Dormobile and others started doing van conversions. Some with pop-up roofs and some with raised fiberglass roofs, making these vans into versatile and enjoyable camping machines. Fast forward to today, and RV manufacturers are doing basically the same thing, but using larger vans and advanced technology. Today, these camperized vans are called Class B motorhomes, and they literally are a mini motorhome with very similar amenities. And because of the smaller size, Class B motorhomes will often make certain areas to be multi-purpose. They just don't have as much room to be all one purpose there. So often the sleeping areas may also be the dining areas. And the bathrooms could be also a shower as well. So they get used for more than one purpose there. Before I go any further, for those who want an actual definition of a Class B motorhome, it is a standard van body that has been modified for use as a recreational vehicle. Different RV manufacturers will do these conversions in different ways with different layouts and features, but the basic van body will remain. In some cases, the van conversion may look quite inconspicuous, looking very much like a passenger van. I'll also mention here, as I have done in a previous video, that technically there is no B plus motorhome category. You'll see some sales lots advertising their B plus models, but basically what those are Class C motorhomes, just a little bit smaller. A Class C motorhome is built from the cab and the chassis up, whereas a Class B motorhome is built from within a van body. As the manufacturers have taken to adding more features to the Class B motorhome, they've also taken to using a heavier chassis under the van body. And this works better for safety and for carrying capacity. So why would someone choose a Class B motorhome? Well, here's some of the advantages and disadvantages to these units. Now, on the plus side, if you're going on a long road trip, a Class B motorhome will give you the best fuel economy of any motorhome. These units are available with a gas engine or a diesel engine, and they're definitely less costly to run than other motorhomes. And as they are built in a standard van, they're quite easy to drive, and they've got all the safety features of the van, including airbags. Being smaller in size than other motorhomes, they're easy to maneuver around in the city, and you can easily find parking spots that they'll fit into. This does allow some owners to stealth camp if they want on occasion. And also being smaller means that you're going to fit into almost any campsite, possibly not a tent site, but any drive-in campsite, you'll be able to fit in there quite easily. The other thing is, when you're not using the unit, it's small enough that it can quite easily fit on a front driveway or a rear driveway. You don't have to go and rent RV storage for these units. But there are some drawbacks to these small motorhomes. There's always some give and take. If you are camping in one area for a while and you want to do some day trips out from that camping spot, you will usually need to pack up your campsite every time that you leave when you want to go somewhere, or you have to leave your gear at the campsite unattended. Also, some people really don't care to put away their sleeping area every day when they're finished sleeping. They would much rather leave the bed out and made up like in a larger motorhome or a trailer. Being that these Class B motorhomes are built from a van, they're not known for having a lot of storage space. And this is great for minimalists who've learned how to get by with very little, but it can be a bit of a challenge for those who like to pack a lot of stuff with them on trips. And also, because space is at a premium, the storage tanks, the black water, the gray water, the fresh water, also tend to be smaller than on other motorhomes. So this could limit your stay, especially if you're boondocking, as the waste tanks will need to be dumped more frequently and fresh water will be of a more limited supply. Also, on a cost per square foot basis, a Class B motorhome is expensive. Prices can vary widely depending on what features it's equipped with, and even the brand name can make a difference in the price. And for those who are considering short trips or maybe a little more sporadic use, a used Class B might be a consideration. As with any RV, there is no absolute right or wrong. The best situation is the one that works for you. Many people absolutely love their Class B motorhomes to the extent that they live and travel in them full time. Others use them less frequently, but still find them best suited for their purposes. If you are considering a Class B motorhome, I would suggest looking around for an RV rental business and rent a Class B motorhome for a few days to see if it will work for you. Well, I trust you found this video to be informative, and if so, remember to click the like and subscribe buttons below. And remember, life is an adventure. I'll talk to you again soon.